10th Standard History, Unit 4, Opposition to British Rule in Karnataka. Dear students, you have already observed the textbook questions with the answers. If you want to see them again, click on the I button here. In this video, we shall discuss about the additional questions other than textbook questions. Let's begin. Answer the following questions. First question. 18th century in Indian history is considered as the century of political problems. Why? The death of the Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb. His death weakened the Mughal Empire. As a result, the Mughal lost political control over South India. A lot of political struggles took place in Carnatic region. The death of Chikkadevaraj Wadeyar. His death created the various political challenges in Mysore state. His death created the problems of succession and administration. All these developments clouded the politics of Mysore. Due to all these reasons, 18th century in Indian history is considered as the century of political problems. Second question. What were the reasons for the first Anglo-Mysore War? The prominence gained by Hyder Ali in the south was not tolerated by the British, Marathas and the Nizam of Hyderabad. Hence the British started devising cunning plans to defeat Hyder Ali. Hyder Ali made attempts to have Marathas and Nizam of Hyderabad on his sides with little success. The British entered into an agreement with Maratha and the Nizam of Hyderabad against Hyder Ali. Hyder Ali, with manipulative ideas, was successful in breaking the alliance. He also created enmity and distrust among Marathas, Nizam of Hyderabad and the British. Meanwhile, political disturbances emerged in Arcot. Hyder Ali and Nizam of Hyderabad attacked Arcot, but the king of Arcot had an alliance with the British. All these were the reasons for the first Anglo-Mysore War. Third question. What were the reasons for the second Anglo-Mysore War? The Madras Treaty had put the political developments in South India on a temporary hold. The British attempted to break the Madras Treaty. When Madhav Rao attacked Srirangapatna, Hyder Ali expected the British support him as per the Madras Treaty. But the British rejected the request of Hyder Ali and went against the Madras Treaty. Mahe, the French colony, was under the hold of Hyder Ali. The British attacked Mahe and captured it. These were the reasons for the Second Anglo-Mysore War. Question number 4. What were the reasons for the Third Anglo-Mysore War? The reasons for the Third Anglo-Mysore War were: the politics of Travancore was the main reason for this war. The King of Travancore built a fort in Kochi with the help of the British and captured Ayakota and Kanganur forts from the Dutch. All these were the clear breach of Mangalore Treaty. These were the reasons for the Third Anglo-Mysore War. Question number 5. What were the reasons for the Fourth Anglo-Mysore War? The reasons for the Fourth Anglo-Mysore War were: Tipu Sultan took the defeat in the Third Anglo-Mysore War personally. He claimed his right over the Malabar regions under the British occupation. But the British refused this argument. Tipu's attempt to form an alliance of local rulers and his closeness with the French angered Lord Wellesley further. Tipu sent an ambassador to France to seek the alliance of French. This enraged the British. They thought that an alliance between France and Tipu Sultan would threaten the existence of British in India. Another treaty containing inhuman and impractical conditions was forced upon Tipu Sultan. Tipu rejected this. His refusal started the Fourth Anglo-Mysore War. These were all the reasons for the Fourth Anglo-Mysore War. Question number 6. Explain the end of Dondia Wagh. Lord Wellesley decided to end the adventures of Dondia Wagh. The British requested the help of local rulers. Dondia had recaptured Shikaripura fort and he was scattered by the British army again. The British tried to defeat the army of Dondia, which used to move in the area between Tungabhadra and Malaprabha. They attacked him from all the directions. He was followed by them when he left Raichur. The British attacked him near Yelaparvi and killed him at Konagal. In this way, the life of Dondia Wagh came to an end. Question number 7. Explain the method adopted by Kittur Chennamma to fight against the British. After the death of Shivalinga Rudra Sarja, Chennamma adopted a boy named Shivalingappa and started ruling Kittur as a queen regent. Then Thackeray was the collector and political agent of the British in Dharwad. He sent a report to the governor of Bombay and attempted to take over Kittur kingdom. He attempted to take over the treasury and fort under his control. Chennamma prepared for the war. Meanwhile, the British also prepared themselves for the war. In the battle, Thackeray was shot dead. Many British were taken as the prisoners of war. The British attacked Kittur again under the leadership of Colonel Deacon. Chennamma attempted to flee from the battlefield, but she was captured by the British army. Chennamma and others were imprisoned at Bailahongal fort. Queen Chennamma passed away in the prison. These are all the methods adopted by Kittur Chennamma to fight against the British. Question number 8. Explain the role of Veerappa of Koppal in freedom movement. The Koppal and the surrounding regions were under the rule of Nizam of Hyderabad. There were exploitations. This enraged a few zamindars who rebelled against the Nizam. Veerappa, who was a zamindar, rebelled against the British and occupied the fort of Koppal and other forts in the vicinity. Many farmers and zamindars supported after realizing his motives. The British contacted the Nizam and employed their army to defeat Veerappa. Veerappa, who had lesser soldiers, died fighting the army of the British. These are all about the role of Veerappa of Koppal in freedom movement. Question number 9. Explain the rebellion of Bedas of Halagali. In 1857, the British banned the usage of weapons. The Bedas, who always kept guns as part of customs, and they were good hunters. They rebelled against the British when they were asked to surrender their firearms. The Bedas of Manturu, Budani, Alagundi, and neighboring villages joined Halagali Bedas. The British army entered Halagali village to suppress the rebellion. They suppressed the Bedas in an inhuman way. All the rebels were hanged to death. These are all about the rebellion of Bedas of Halagali.